Hey there peeps, Pam Moore here. All right, I'm here in Omaha, Nebraska, working with Lori L. and Salon Centric. Going to be doing some training tomorrow on social selling with some of their top sales reps. But anyway, I'm going somewhere with this, all right? I spent the day traveling, and then a couple times I checked in, and then when I got back to the hotel tonight, I checked in on what was happening on social. And I want to talk to you about something that's really been on my mind. And it is called top of feed, okay? If you want your content to be top of feed, you want people to see your content, you want them to add you to a list, okay? You want them to add you to, they're getting notifications for your content, okay? I know many of you are spending loads of money and time. So whether you're doing paid media, earned media, owned media, whatever you're doing, you are investing resources, valuable resources to get people to go to your content. You want it to be top of feed, right? You want it to show up in their news feed. Now, here's the thing. I got on social today, and because I know there's so much happening in the world, and I know there's so much going on politically, there was so much negativity, and I normally don't see that much negativity, but there were like 7 to 10 people tonight that I turned off notifications for, because like when I went into Facebook, that's all it was ranting about all these things going on. Now, by no means am I saying not to talk about things you care about, right? I'm not saying that at all. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be communicating, you shouldn't be driving activation if you're investing your times and actually making good things happen. What I'm talking about is making sure for those of you who are wanting to build your brand and build your business that you are leaving good nuggets of content. So this is kind of how I have always looked at managing my social profiles, as well as how we do a lot of our clients and help our students do the same. Think top of feed, okay? If you know you're leaving for a day, like I knew I was traveling all day today from Orlando, I always make sure I have good content in my feed. So when somebody goes there, you don't want them to only find a bunch of ranting negative content, unless that's your brand. And I know some of you do that. You're building your brand by ranting and being opinionated. And trust me, I've had tons of content. I do that from, now and then as well. I always try to make it educational and activating people to think differently, maybe do things differently, have a different mindset or perspective. But I want you to really think about top of feed, okay? What content do you have on your news feed? Is it something that somebody wants top of their news feed? And as I always say, you only have one chance to make that first, second, and third impression. And what happens when you are spending all this time and resource in getting people to come to your blog, getting them to come to your website, to your Facebook page, to your Instagram feed, to your Twitter feed. If you're doing Facebook advertising, you are doing Instagram advertising, whatever you're doing, and you're just ranting and being negative about everything in the world instead of inspiring them. Does that align with your goals in business and life? Does it align with the messages that you're putting out there that describe who and what you are? I want you to think about that, okay? Authenticity and transparency are two different things, and people always confuse this. And if you've ever heard me speak and train, you've likely heard this from me, okay? Or if you've listened to my podcast, authenticity means what you say is true, okay? That means when you tell me something, I can trust what you're saying. Now, transparency is how much you share. So the best analogy I like to use is it's like a car. So let's say we tint the windows on a car. How dark that tinting is transparency, right? So if I have really dark windows, then you're not going to be able to see what I'm doing in my car, right? I'm not very transparent. Now, if I'm driving a rental car, like I got a Kia or a Nissan and I'm driving that and there's no tinting on it, you're going to see everything I'm doing. So if I'm picking my teeth, I'm picking my nose, something, you're going to be like, that girl's doing something crazy over there in that car. Okay, that's transparency. Authenticity is how real you are. And you just want to make sure that you are authentic. You don't have to share every single thing about your life and your business, what you ate for lunch, what you ate for breakfast, who you're mad at, who you're not mad at, who you love, who you don't love. You don't have to share all that on social media to be authentic. So I know many of you are struggling with building your brand and getting exposure and doing those types of things to where they are driving and helping you achieve your objectives. You're getting attention, you're getting the buzz, the quote unquote buzz, but you're not achieving your goals. So this message is for those of you who are struggling. I want you to focus on content for your audience, right? Content for your ideal customer. Building your own personal brand doesn't mean it's just all about you. Like, even when we're building our personal brands, we want to be thinking about, what am I offering that's relevant to the people that I want to attract to my business? Because people buy from people. I don't care if you're in B2B or if you're in B2C, you are attracting a certain type of person, right? Who are you to that person? You want that to be real. You want that to be authentic. So there you have it. I want you to think about top of feed, all right? And we teach these things and more, all kinds of things that will help you grow your business, build your brand, build your personal brand, achieve success, set those goals, set those metrics, determine what those KPIs are for success with an audience-based marketing and social media approach. We teach those things in Social Profit Factor. Brand new academy we just launched, so I encourage you to go there, socialprofitfactor.com. It's a member academy where you join and you have a full community to support you. We have payment plans as low as $97 a month, and you can get tons of bonuses right now because we are in pre-launch, right? And it is the same academy and program that we have already launched in partnership with L'Oreal, and it's available to all of the Redken salons. So if you're a Redken salon owner or stylist, you have a private portal that you can access. And we have now made this available to the general public. So go to socialprofitfactor.com and check it out. And I want you to be thinking about top of feed all this week. And I'd love you to let me know how it goes. Have a good one.